Hi everybody and welcome back to Beetle Knees Plays, and I'm back on Fernbus today to see what this new patch to fix the patch that was supposed to fix the patch, that was supposed to fix the patch, I think, that was supposed to fix the game. What's this update like? Let's find out. So yes, hi everybody, I hope everybody's doing fine. My name is Beetle Knees, or Beetle or Beat, whichever you like. I don't really care, if I'm honest. Call me whatever you like. I'm in that sort of mood today, and one of the reasons for that is because I've just been looking through this menu for the graphics. Now, somebody very kindly commented, and thanks very much for your comments. Keep them coming. Whether I agree with them or not is another matter, but you know, that's the beauty of conversation, isn't it? And a free world, as it were. But yeah, please keep them coming in. It's really great to see all the comments, and somebody did comment that there'd been an update for Fernbus, and I thought, well, I'll have a look at that. And I've not managed to get on a lot lately, really. With I've got a couple of gigs coming up, and I'm trying to get some practice in for that, and we're learning a few new songs, etc., such as band life. But trying to get into doing more videos. I don't like leaving it a couple of weeks, really, if I can help it. So, but yeah, somebody commented that that there was there's been an update and they'd sorted out. So I'd be very pleased that there was some sliders for the graphics. So I thought, great, fantastic, let's have a look. And I thought I'll have a look, see if I can work something out to get my nice 60 FPS back, which I had before the last update that was supposed to sort the game out from the you get the story. So anyway, been looking through this, and I've come across this problem. Now, I don't know whether it's me just being thick as shite or what it is, but if you look at, let's just go to, say, shadow quality. Okay, so thought I'll try reducing the shadow quality a little bit. Let's see if that brings the frame rate up a bit. So I'm going to put it right down to low, and I'm going to press B to come back out to be able to save it, because I don't know any other way of saving it. I accept, and that should be it. And I've done this before, because it works when you're changing audio settings, for example, or it did. To be honest, I've not even tested that, but let's go back into graphics, and we go back across, and we come down, and shadow quality, and lo and behold, it's back up at high again. So what is going off there? Let's go down to, well, I'll tell you what, let's post-processing. Let's have a look at that then. So, or view distance. Let's have a look at view distance. So it's on high. Let's put that onto medium. So we've set view distance to medium, and let's now come back out of that, and we'll accept that. Now it's still on medium view distance. We accept it with A, which I am doing. That accepts it. We're back to the menu, main menu, and we go back into graphics, and we go across, and as you can see, the view distance is back on high again. Now, I don't know, I've not seen any other videos. I did have a quick look at Google to see if I could find anything on there. Can't find anything on there. So, like I said, whether it's me just being thick on this or what, I have no idea. But I was really looking forward to be able to play around with the graphical settings and try and get the frame rate back up again. But it just isn't to be. So, if anybody knows the answer, please put a comment down. But as far as I'm concerned at the moment, it's just another bag of shite. I just, honestly, I do not get this company. I really don't get it. They've got a fantastic game. I've said before, you know, I will say it as it is. Fantastic game. When I first got it, people were mumping about it, and I was saying, look, it is a good game. It is actually a good game. It is playable, and it always was playable. But then they've tried to fix things, and the usual scenarios, they've fixed one thing and two others creep in, and things like that, and I just don't know. Like I say, it could be me being thick, I don't know, but I have no idea what's going off. So for the moment, I'm just going to leave it. leave it at that, sod it, can't be arsed. Right, let's get on with the game. So I did go into it earlier on, and actually I don't want that, do I? Let's come back out of that. Start game is what I'm after. So I thought we would go from, where are we? I'd just done a route, that was it. So Genth to Nice arrival, which is what I thought. So that is down here, because Genth is where I last finished, I believe. So let's go down to next, and then we need to choose our bus. So let's have a look at what we're going to drive today. Let's have a look at that one today, shall we? We haven't driven that one for a while. So what have we got? We've got sunny weather. So let's get that onto dynamic. And start time 8. Realistic. Good. Right, let's start the game and let's get into it. Now, I have heard that there are some other updates to this. Although I did have a quick look, I meant to show you actually, I did have a quick look in the controller screen to tell you what button does what, and it's still not being updated, so still no idea really. I think it's on the D-pad. It was always mooted to be on the D-pad. I think somebody did comment that it was on that, the cruise control I'm talking about. So whether it works or not, I don't know. The graphical settings haven't worked. I don't hold much hope for the actual the rest of it really. But anyway, there we go. So let's get into here. I seem to be forever coming on and doing a video and mumping about these bloody games. I don't know what it is lately. I don't know. But if you'd rather me stop mumping, comment. You know, comment anything. I don't care what you put down really. If you know, if you're fed up with this and that and the other, then please tell me. And you know, I just do the videos. I do them as I see fit, and people either like them or they don't, I suppose, really. But yeah, if you'd rather me not be complaining too much about stuff and just get on with the enjoyment of games, which is what we're supposed to be doing, then my controller's still playing up. You see that? It still keeps wanting to just go up. My right stick. I need to give it a good blow or something to see if I can dislodge any dust in it. But yeah, if you want me to just get on with the game and just enjoy the game, then that's fine. But it acts you off though, doesn't it? When they can't seem to fix simple things. This game's been out years, and there's still problems. But anyway, so let's sort things out, shall we? So let's close the doors. I'll tell you what, let's get the engine started. Now I have changed, can't do that, can I? There we go. I have changed my mic settings, so hopefully my mic settings are a lot better for you hearing the actual engine. And various other sounds. Retarder, now I have heard that that's possibly not working as well, I don't know. So something else that perhaps isn't working. We'll set that to 21. Right, I've got the door shut. We'll get the coffee machine on Wi-Fi, WC. Get the monitors on. Destination. And we don't want announcement, but we'll have reading lights. Right, okay. We are ready for off. Oh, tell you what, we're not ready for off actually. A, because the handbrake's on, but B, because I want to change my seat position. So let's just bring it back a tad. That's a bit better. Right. And the handbrake's on, isn't it? And we're not in drive either. It's how long it's been since I've been on here. Right, we still don't seem to be moving. What actually is the issue here? Oh no, that's it, the handbrakes. Ah, that's right, yeah, I'm getting confused, aren't I? I knew it was one or the other, I just swapped them round. I do like the interior of this bus. I like this this aqua kind of colour, this turquoisey colour. It's very nice. I like it. Right, so and I also remember we're driving quite a long bus, so we need to be very careful about going around some of these bends. Some traffic here, isn't there? Right, I've still got the external view. Now, somebody did actually point out, let's give this a go then. So, somebody actually said, I don't know why I'd never thought of this myself, to be honest, and thanks for the tip. Just turn the traffic down to bloody 0 if you get a situation like this. So, let's have a look at that. So, where are we? Traffic, oh, it's right at the bottom, isn't it? Traffic, you see, I've only got it set on 50, so let's try it on 20. Let's see how that goes. Now, nothing's happening there. I'm sure the guy said that the traffic just melted away, but nothing seems to be happening there, does it? So I'll tell you what, let's try putting it down to 0 and seeing if that works. I'll tell you what, let's just go back into that and just double check that it has saved that setting. It has, so it's saving those settings, it's just not saving the graphical settings for some reason. Let's just go and try that once more. Let's just go into there, let's try the view distance again. So view distance medium, go back into it, and view distance is back on high. So yeah, it's just not saving it at all. So is this traffic going to melt away for me? It doesn't appear to be at the moment. Oh, don't crash into the back of that. In fact, I'm going to leave it on 0. Let's just see what happens with the traffic, shall we? But what I ain't doing is waiting in this lot. I can't be bothered. It's just way too much. It's been a little bit naughty, but I'm not sitting in a load of traffic. I just refuse to do it. Beautiful around here though, isn't it? Now I have to say, there is hardly any traffic around here now, is there? So yeah, it looks, I'm just wondering, I don't know whether I got the wrong end of the stick of the commenter when he said the traffic melted away. Perhaps it stays where it was in the first place, but as you drive it starts to disappear, which it seems like it has done. But obviously this is too little, well, I said too little traffic, there's no traffic at all. So let's get that set back up to, let's go back up to, what we had it on 50 before, didn't we? Let's have it on 35. Let's see how that goes. Stop it. controllers messing about. We're going left here. There's everybody waiting by the looks of it. So here we are. Nicely parked, although I say so myself. Right, neutral, handbrake on. We will leave the engine on. And, oops, we haven't opened the doors. Let's get the luggage compartments open. Can't remember where it is on this one. Is it there? There we go. And let's get checking people in then. Thank you very much. That's an express. That's fine. Thank you. Let's have a look at you first, seeing as you're the front of the queue. Thank you. Another express. Melt away, please. Thank you. So you need a ticket. You're going to Grenoble. You know, I can't really remember where I'm going. Where am I going? Am I going to Grenoble? I think I might be. Let's try it, 'cause I can't remember after all the fuss with the settings. Right, that's sorted. Let's sort you out, sir. Thank you. And you, madam. Thank you. And you, right, that's fine. Thank you very much. Hello. Come on. Oh, there we go. Thank you. And you, sir, thank you. And thank you very much. Yes, you're not going anywhere, are you? Remember to close the luggage doors. So, parking brake off, into drive. Actually, we want reverse, don't we? Right, off we trot. Now, did it say left on the sat nav? I could have sworn it said left. Well, I'll tell you what I've not done, and I bet it won't let me do it now. Yeah, I can't. Oh, sugar. At times I do that. I always just want to get straight off. Can't see the traffic lights either. Well, up to now the traffic doesn't seem that bad. I'm just kind of thinking it's a little bit too little. I don't know. We are supposed to be in a town here, aren't we? Perhaps just wants upping a little bit. I think it's just certain junctions though that the problem is, for me at least. It you know, you're driving fine generally speaking, but you come across a particular junction and it's just really chock-a-block. Okay, so let's just go back into the settings then, and let's change that back to 42. Let's stick at 42. See what happens at that. Now going back to the settings, I think it's almost like they've just cut and pasted, or copied and pasted them from the PC onto the console version, at least on the Xbox. I can't speak for the PlayStation. I noticed there was a DLSS slider there which was greyed out, so it looks like they've just copied and pasted it across, but it doesn't actually work. It's a bit like putting a new radio into your car and not connecting it up. Just a little bit too fast there, as I usually do. I can't remember what... oops, I want to be in that one, don't I? Let's get myself in a position where I can't see the lights. I'm sorry for anybody behind. I do apologise. You can go now though if you like, if you're clever enough. Can you nip round? Yeah. Oh, we can go. Oh no, we can't. Oh yes, we can. Look at that. That's not bad for me in third person, is it? Bloody hell. Now what, I can't remember what else there was on the update or on the patch. I know there was the cruise control. I can't remember what else there was, if there was anything else. Because I only had a quick look at what somebody had said. I've not really done. I've not had the time really to do any research or anything. I've just thought I'll come on. I've not done a video for a while, and see what the latest patch is all about. So I don't really know an awful lot myself, to be honest. Now, let's just try some D-pad stuff then. So, what has that done? Is that carrying on? I think it is actually, isn't it? So if I press right again, does that turn it off? Press it for turn. All right, that works. That works. That's cool. That's a lot better. So much better. You can still accelerate even though you're on... Does it go back? No, it just turns it off. Right, so if you accelerate or brake, it just turns it off. So we're now on 60, aren't we? Although it says 80 on the sat-nav. So they still haven't fixed that either. Speed limit 60, but we can do 80 according to the sat-nav. Something else that wants fixing. Ooh. Oh, that's the views, isn't it? Let's get back to that. Now, I thought somebody had said that if you click the right stick, it actually takes you back to the internal view, but it's not. It's taking me to outside. Now, somebody did point out, I'm going to get past these, I don't know what's happening here at all. What are they doing? Somebody did comment that it's always been, the clicking the right stick has always been for the external view and then like toggling between the two, which I appreciate. It has, but I think the point I was making in my other video regarding that was, you know, where I wish it just went back into it makes more sense to me for it to, if you've gone to a view like if you enter into a view like that, I expect to click that button and go back to where I was. I think now they've implemented different cameras, it ought to be where it goes back to where you were before you change the camera, either internally or externally. So like I'm generally in the driver's seat, and so I would like it really to just go back to where I was, not to just go to the external view. It just doesn't make sense to me. This is where I do my driving. If I go to there and press my button, I expect it to go back to here, not have to press it twice. So, but I don't know. That may be just me. Other people may see it the other way. I don't know. But well, let's get that cruise control on. If we can go a bit quicker. I just turned it to still trying to get used to that. Do you have to hold the throttle on for it to do it? Ah, right, okay, you have to hold the throttle on, okay. But yeah, at least that's one good feature that I've found out that's come from the patch, that we've now got an easier way of implementing cruise control. So in 3 patches, is it? They've managed to sort that out, at least. Still got some shading on the trees going off. See again, look, the AI there, look. Why the bloody hell is that lorry just sat in the middle of the road? I mean, I keep saying about this game that, you know, it's a bit like, it's like very much like Train Life. It is very, very much like Train Life, where it's a fantastic game, love playing it, but the devs just don't seem to know what the bloody hell they're doing. I just don't get it at all. It's where they've like half made a game or ported a game. I mean, it could be the people that ported the game. I know it was a different company that ported the game, wasn't it? So it could be something to do with them. But yeah, I just don't understand why it takes so long, especially when they're supposed to have beta testers on to help iron these problems out. You know, it's almost like YouTubers are the beta testers in a way. We seem to be able to find things out that the beta testers presumably can't seem to find, and I don't understand why that is. And I don't know of anybody that is one. I applied to be a beta tester, didn't get a single reply at all. Not even a thanks but no thanks. And I don't know anybody else that's a beta tester either, so I don't know who is doing it, or indeed if anybody's doing it. Is it all just a ruse saying that they've got beta testers but they haven't really? I don't know. So I'm doing 101k now. The speed limit's 60, and yet it's not saying that I'm driving too quickly anywhere. So I don't know what's happened with that either, because it used to come up and say in red, I think, wasn't it, that you're breaking the speed limit, but it's not saying that anywhere. We've got a 110 speed limit in the sat nav, and it's 70 on the overhead signs. At least the internal cockpit sat nav is, if you look down there, is showing the same as the hood sat nav, which, you know, I don't know whether that's intentional or whether it's just happened to have righted itself. I don't know. But yeah, these games are well, these games, like I said, this and Train Life could really be good games, and it's spoiled by shoddy workmanship. It really is. I'm not a programmer. I know nothing about programming at all. There may be other issues going off. There may be deep-rooted issues where they started off on a bad foot, and now it's where am I going? Yes, I'm going up. Oh, no, I want to go that quick. Yeah, it may be something that, you know, once they've set off down a road, they can't veer off it, and it's set in stone now, and there's nothing really you can do about it. I don't know, which is a shame if that is the case. Tight turn. Reminiscent of Euro Truck. Lovely mountains there, though. I've always said, apart from some of the shading anomalies and stuff, that the graphics are decent. Graphics are really good on this game. So what are we on now? 100, aren't we? Let's get the sat nav set. I think we're on 99. Oops, can't overtake just yet. Now we can. Tight turn again. We're not in a double decker. Someone's got COVID behind, with the sounds of it. You see, what the heck are these guys doing? You know, I'm sorry, guys. I find it so. Yeah, I'm trying my best to sort of enjoy the game. You know, in the sense of not commenting on anything that I see, but honestly, there's just so many things still that's odd about this game. The AI is shocking in a lot of respects. It really is. How can you have a game like this where traffic's just stopped in the middle of the road for no reason? I'm sure in one of my videos I gave it a score. Ooh. Out of 10. I seem to recall. I can't remember what I gave it. We're coming off here. But you know, my score certainly hasn't gone up at all. In fact, it's possibly even dipped a little bit. I think I possibly gave it a 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, something. It's probably been around about that mark, but it certainly hasn't gone any higher. I don't know. It's still even after all these patches, it's still a game that is playable. It's got good graphics. The driving of the buses or the coaches isn't bad. It's still not on Euro Truck terms, but it's not bad. I still don't feel like I'm driving a big bus. It's still a little bit twitchy, if you ask me. But yeah, but then there's so much wrong with it. Still, even after all this time. And they're still releasing DLC, I notice. I mean, I did buy one, but I'm not buying any more. I'm not buying any more DLC at all until the game is fixed, if at all it does get fixed properly, which will be a big shame. Look outside, see what Grenoble's like. Quite a typical city, really, isn't it? The windows of the coach almost look like there's rain on them or something. When you're looking from there, look. But then when you go closer in, it clears up. Now, when I'm talking about the graphics, by the way, in case anybody's a bit confused by what I mean, I keep saying the graphics are good, but then I keep picking up things like that. What I'm meaning by graphics in my head is I'm talking about the actual the quality of the vehicles, the quality of the buildings, and the quality of the trees, if you like, the mountains, the scenery, everything like that. That's basically what I'm meaning. I do think it's good. what they've done with that. I think the graphics team have done wonders on that. What I'm not happy about is this shading business and pop in and pop out and things like that. You see those trees look well, don't they? Them trees really do look well with all the leaves blowing in the wind and everything. Really, really good. The coach looks great. The buildings look great. But it's some of the shading and the popping. See, there's a little bit of popping there, just on the right hand side where the windows are in that shop. And the bins and things. It's that what spoils it. Where are you going? Nice lack of indicator. Says he, who's not indicating. Right. We've got 5 clicks to go to this first stop. Yeah, it's definitely not picking up on the fact that I'm speeding. I mean, I'm doing 50, or I was doing 60 there, which would have turned red before, and it's not turning red now. So it's obviously that has happened since this last update, or perhaps the update before. Now we're going in here. So yeah, they've brought in some things, and other things have got spoilt. They did a patch that, I can't remember what the other patch did, to fix some issues, was it, or something, and the frame rate dipped. They've now brought in a fix to a patch, and the warning that you're speeding has now disappeared for some reason. Don't know. Thought she got a really short dress on then for a moment. Right. Just going to neutral, handbrake on. Let's get the old luggage compartment open. Oh, it doesn't matter about that, does it? Let's get them all open. Sod it. Right, here we are. Pick some more passengers up then. Hello. Thank you. No, can't seem to get to you, I'm afraid. Let's have a look at you first of all. I can't seem to get to you either. Right. Is that working? No, see, that now says checking passenger with A. I'm pressing A and it doesn't work. If I go any closer, it doesn't come up with the option. Something else that they really need to sort out. No, let's do the others first. Let's sort you out. You've got a big case, haven't you, there? I can't even click on you. Oh dear, what is going off, guys, honestly? Have they added these cases? I've never seen passengers with cases like this before. It must be something new. I did notice, I'm sure there was one or two new characters last time I played. I can't pick anybody up. Is it me going? Oh, they're not even bloody going, are they? That's why. They're not even going with me. There we go. Oh, my mistake. I will take back all what I said. It was just me being stupid. Right. Right, I think that's everybody then, isn't it? Yeah, that's everybody. Right. Yeah, do apologise about that. I don't know why I shut that door. It's these I want. I will admit it's my mistake when it is. The difference in me and TML though is when I make a mistake I apologise and sort it out. Ooh. Cutting remark. Right. Break off. Let's get the doors closed. That's closed as well. That's fine. I think everything else is on, isn't it? Right. We need a little bit of reverse. Like the monitor at the back, that's a nice touch. Although I think that was there before, wasn't it? And away we go. Now traffic wise, I've just need to come back to the traffic a little bit then. So I think it's not been bad. It's perhaps, there seems to be, to me, there seems to be a big jump between 50% and 40%, I don't know. But I'll leave it at this for the time being. Let's see how we go. Oh yeah, we've got a zoom on it now, haven't we? Zoom. I don't really know what benefit that is, necessarily. So if you're looking at something on the dashboard, I'm assuming you can zoom in onto the dashboard, can you? Yeah, okay. So yeah, it gives you a bit of a closer look then of the dashboard. Fair enough. That's good. Can you do the same outside? But you see, that's incremental. I wonder if that's just because of how the game works, that they can't make it where it's smooth like the inside one because of all the rendering and other stuff, etc. You know, because that's incremental. That I think I remember that from before, but inside it's smooth, isn't it? That may have been there before this patch. I can't remember now, to be honest. I think it was, wasn't it? I think the zoom was there before. Because that was the patch where they were supposed to be bringing out the cruise control and everything. And it never materialised. Right, are we going ahead here? I think we are. He's coming round. Oh no, he isn't. I thought he was coming round. Oh.
Was war das?
Oh, somebody's just hit me from behind. Oh, this is looking an interesting road. Very interesting road, this. Right, we've got 416 clicks to go. Need to crack on. Oh, what's that? Is that just, it's just support for the hillside, isn't it? I thought it was some weird looking space agey building for a moment. But no, it's just support. Loving this area around the south of Europe though, it's really good. Lovely looking area, massive mountain in front there, look. Let's have a look outside. Yeah. Let's get back in before we crash. Ooh, big bridge as well. See, it's things like this that make the game for me. It's really, Really neat, that. That's fantastic. Stay in your lane, Beat. Stay in your lane. Little bottoming out of the suspension there. But yeah, really enjoying this southern Europe area. I think another favourite bit of mine was round, was it northeast Germany? Around that area. I liked that. I thought that was nice. That was just a nice seasidey kind of area. And round the southern Europe here, it's very mountainous, which I think they've done a really good job of, to be honest. I think the traffic level's just about right now. I do, overall. Maybe just tweak it a tad. Put it up to 45 perhaps or something, but like I say, I think it was just the odd junction, excuse me, where there was a big queue of traffic. I don't think it was that bad at 50% overall, but we'll see how this goes, what we're set on at the moment. Now I don't know, but if this is an actual road, what you can drive on, I bet it's fantastic to drive this road. Some super scenery. You know, I mean, I do appreciate, as I've said before, obviously the game isn't, it's not a true representation of what it's like around this area. It is a representation, but it's not exactly true to life. I mean, the roads are a lot shorter for a start, aren't they? Otherwise we'd be here all day driving from A to B. But yeah, if it's some sort of representation of what it's like around here, i.e. steep inclines and declines, and the mountains to look at, big valleys and everything like that, bridges like we've just been across, yeah, I bet it's a spectacular road. I'd like to do this on the old bike, actually. As long as it's not too busy. Taxi driver just pulled out in front of somebody there, look, didn't he? Not that I'm categorising. No, 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 no. You're not getting me on that one. Just thought I'd mention it. Can't miss that car coming up in your mirrors, can you? It's coming up behind. Ooh, steady, steady, steady. Ooh. We're going ahead here, we are, aren't we? There's a car on my left. This is exciting stuff around here, though. Loving the drive, loving the road. Really, really good. I tell you, there are some good points of the game. Not all bad. Thank you. Even beating the transit away from. Oh, he's going now, isn't he? But I said transit generically. See, lorry's stuck in the middle of the road there. Unless you can't get up the hill. What's everybody else's thoughts on the game anyway now? I mean, I've mentioned my thoughts on it at the moment. Put it down in the comments. Let's see what you people think. It's definitely a mixed bag for me, but you know, it's a game I will continue to play. Still enjoy playing it. It's just a shame they can't sort out these issues and then start introducing new ones on top. But well, yeah, let me know your thoughts. Now, what's going off up here? Let's actually move out to the other lane. I think lorry's struggling to get up the hill by the looks of it. Look at that view, though. Fantastic, that. Now that's what I'm saying. That's a plus. Look at that. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. What a view. Ooh. I just snatched the brake a little bit there on the bend. Just enjoying the view too much, really. Going straight on, we are. Got a floating chariot up ahead by the looks of it. That vehicle in my lane looks like he's just floating along, doesn't it? Like a flying carpet. It's got some wheels now. Yeah, really, really nice. Lovely, lovely area altogether, and lovely road. Brilliant. Is that the sea down there? I'm just trying to work that out. I don't know whether it's just the game not rendering the graphics, or is it actually the sea? I suspect it is, because we are coming down to the sea down here. Oh, is he going to crash into me? No, he hasn't. He's been good. We are coming down towards the coast on this route, so it may well be where the sea is. I can't get a good view at the moment because we're meandering around so much. Just over to the right there, I don't know. It looks like it's sea to me. These roads are so windy, aren't they? as I said, I'd love to do these on the bike with not much traffic. Not that I'm a, you know, I'm not a racer on the bike. My bike isn't like that. I have a cruiser. I'm more of a cruiser person. But just for the ride, it'd be fantastic to do this one. What have we got to go? 250 clicks, so counting down now. Just move out before that vehicle comes. Get past these. Couple of tankers. I think that was in last time, wasn't it? I think that was something they introduced into the patch. The wagons having the trailers on the back, because before it was just the cabins, wasn't it? But yeah, they have got the trailers on now. It's, you know, it looks so much better. That is one improvement. One good improvement they've done. And to be a little bit more fair to them, to the devs, it's probably adding little touches like that in that's hit the FPS to some degree, I suppose. I wouldn't have thought it would have been that much of a break, but I was just looking at that much of a deal, just doing that. But yeah, I mean, obviously, every little thing you add extra is going to take some processing power away from the frame rate. So, you know, I do get that. And I understand that. I just wouldn't have thought it would have been such a big hit, that was all. Let's move back over. So I need to take a break. I don't know if there are any places to have a break on this route, actually. Where are we? Oh, there is a parking actually coming up, so we could actually take a break there, couldn't we? And it's not too far ahead either, so let's have a look at that place then. Should get some extra XP for that. Should be coming up soon. It wasn't too far away on the map. Here we are. Now, I've only ever done this once before, I think. So we'll have to see if we can remember what to do. I know you have to check people back in after your break. Oh, there we go. It's on the left there. I don't know whether that happened before either. When you go into your position, you've got that blue rectangle. It changes to green, doesn't it, when you're in here? I don't know whether that happened before or not. Can't remember. Remember, if you are enjoying the video, please give us a thumbs up. Please like and subscribe, and click that notification bell for more videos. It'd be great to see you, and it'd be really appreciated. Thank you very much. And also, I have a Discord channel. If you fancy joining that, there's not an awful lot of activity on it. There are some people putting posts up and what have you. So go along to that, and it'd be great to see you on there as well. So anyway, oops, my controller's playing up again. So let's take our break. So engine is required to right, doors required to be open, drivers required to exit the coach, right? So okay. So how do I get off that now? Right, let's parking brake on, engine off. Need the doors open. And I need to get out. Right, done that. Let's get back in. Do I actually have anybody on? Oh, there we go. Now, I thought you had to check the people back in. But she really does look like she's got a really short dress on, doesn't she? With those leggings she's got on. Right, well, let's get back in the driver's seat and see what happens. So, oh, sorry, I've not taken the brake yet, have I? There we go. Right, okay. Ah, right, so I've still got to get out of the coach. Right, okay. Now can we do it? Thank you. Right. We've taken a break. So, yes, now we have to check them back in. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And where's the other one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They must be downstairs then. Where am I going here? Are they downstairs? There's nobody down here. There's nobody on those. Nobody there. They must be upstairs then. Are they in the cars, eh? Ah, they're here. Hiding up front. Well, you've got a great view there, haven't you? Fantastic view there. Actually, to be honest, I was totally forgetting that this is a double decker, isn't it? I was thinking it was a single floor coach, this, but it's not. Well, there you go. Let's get on our merry way. Yeah, we will close the doors. Otherwise we'll have people falling out, won't we? Oh, we've gone over something there. Just get these doors shut. There we go. Right. Oh. That's better. Sorry about that. Whoever's behind. My Dung. Yeah, I mentioned that before. What a name for a takeaway place. My Dung. Shan't be going there. Are we clear? Yep, we are. Right. Whee! Ooh. Little bottoming out again. FlixBus. It is a nice coach to drive. This it is one of my favourites, definitely. Yeah, we're going straight on, aren't we? Oh, we're on to, oh no, I was just going to say, we're on to single carriageway, but it looks like we're going to go on this motorway just here. Or is it a motorway? Yep, it is a motorway. That's good. We can bat on a bit. Yeah, the old sat nav does work pretty well then. So just in case anybody doesn't know, that you have to have your throttle on, and then press the right. Well, press right on the D-pad while holding the throttle on. It won't work if you come off the throttle. So that's how to set it, and then obviously just accelerating or braking will turn it off anyway, or you can manually turn it off as well with the right D-pad again. But yeah, just make sure if you've been wondering why it's not working, just make sure that you're actually holding the throttle on whilst you press the right D-pad. I'm not entirely convinced now that that was the sea that we were seeing, and whether we've changed direction now, I don't know, but it may have just been the graphics not rendering with the draw distance. The big steep hill here. Can we go back in now? Yeah. A bit of an outside view for a while. Not a lot going off on this road, is there really? Sharp mountain peak, isn't it, over there? I'll not look too long because I'm going all over the place. That one just up there, look. Nearly. was that noise? It was an aeroplane coming over at first. That's a similar view that we had before, isn't it? So I don't know. I still don't know whether that's sea or not. I can't quite work it out. I suppose we'll find out as we get a bit nearer. Is anything going to pop in? Let's have a look. Well, nothing's popped in as yet, has it? So there's a good chance it is. I don't know, it's so difficult to tell. So difficult. I can see a hill down there, so whether it is ocean or not, I don't know. Let's get back in because I'm wandering all over the place. Oh, what's going off here? Right, we need to change lanes. Oh, it's because I'm looking at the scenery. Yeah, I think it is sea, that, isn't it? I think. Is that coastline? So difficult to tell. Quite possibly is. It's just all a bit hazy. Yes, it is, isn't it? It's got to be. I can't keep this bloody coach straight when I'm wandering around looking at the scenery. Oh, what was that then on the left? Don't know what that was. Some vehicle just shot up into the air and disappeared. Long sweeping bend. Some big steps up ahead as well. Still some pretty bad popping with the vehicles, I think, though. I think that could be improved somewhat. It just doesn't look the best. It's like you look ahead at the road now, there's nothing coming towards us at all. Not a single vehicle. All of a sudden, look, they pop in. Pop in just there. It's just a shame they can't sort that out. Give us a few less trees or something, you know, just have a few less trees, but and give that processing power to the rendering of the vehicles. Whoop. Nearly hit it. Oh, what's going off there? So somebody's cutting in, weren't they? Right, can we get over to the right-hand lane? Ooh. So not too far to go then now. We are nearly at our destination. We're obviously in warmer climes, aren't we? Because we've got all these palm trees here, look. It's looking like a warmer area, definitely. Where are we now? Straight over. Come on, let's get through before the lights change, or in fact actually we're turning right here, aren't we? And then straight through the roundabout, although not literally straight through. I have an interesting story about roundabouts, because you might not believe it, I used to be a driving instructor, and we used to have a method of teaching roundabouts where if the exit you wanted was past 12 o'clock on a clock face, so if it was like over to the right, then you would normally give a right-hand signal. So that's what we used to teach, and an acquaintance of mine in the industry once told me, and he swore blind this was true, that he had a pupil and he said to her that he wanted her to go ahead at the roundabout. So anyway, she put a right-hand signal on and moved over to the right-hand lane, and he said, "Where are you going?" She says, "You want me to go ahead, don't you?" He says, "Yeah," but he says, "But why have you gone into the right-hand lane?" She says, "Well, you said to me that if it's past 12 o'clock, I treat it as a right turn, and it's 10 past 2 in the afternoon." So, now whether you believe that or not, I'm still not so sure I believe it, but he swore blind that that's exactly what happened, because it was after 12 o'clock, it was 10 past 2, she was treating it as a right turn. So there you go. Like I said, whether it was true or not. Oh, so there is still some speeding on it then. So can we go into here? Because why do I need to go right up there to come back again? Sure, I can just go straight up here, can't I? Is it then up there? Yes, it is. Whether I'm doing this right or not, I have no idea. It looks like I am, though. This is all rather posh round here, isn't it? Very posh. I can... Oh, the airport, right, okay. That's obviously why it said departures and arrivals then. Our bus stop should be... Is it here? Is that it? Surely not. Because there's... Where's our... Is that actually right? Because we haven't got a... We haven't got a parking space, have we? I wonder if it's because I faffed about, didn't I, down there? No, I don't know what to do now. Do I just go round and try it again, or what do I do? I just don't know. It just seemed to end. Do they actually get off? Let's just pull up. Do they actually get off if we get out? Let's have a look. I don't know whether they've got off or not. No, they're still on. They're not getting off, are they? No, there's something not right here. It's either a bug again, or I have cocked up. Let's just try going round. Let's just try going round the block then. Oh, we've got the sat-nav back now, look. Because that wasn't there before. So, right, okay, let's see what happens here then. So I don't know where we're going now. We will soon find out though. Oh, it says 15 clicks on the I've just realised, yeah, it says 15 clicks. Oh no, now it says no meters. Now it says 14 kilometers. I think we've been down here before, haven't we? I recognise this junction. Perhaps we do need to follow the sat-nav then. I just thought it was taking us a long way around unnecessarily, like sat-navs do sometimes. But we shall see. I think the traffic level, I think I've got pretty spot on now. I can cope with this amount of traffic. It's more... Well, it's I can live with it, with this level of traffic. So we will keep it at this for a while and see how it goes. Sure that police car was there last time. Right, okay, so we're going to follow it to a T this time then. Although why we have to do this... So it's saying I'm speeding, but it's not actually showing it up in red, is it? So I don't know. Bit of a weird one. You see, all it's doing is taking us round this roundabout and coming back again. So I don't know what the crack is with all that. Why we have to go all the way around here. Right, so we now turn into here. What's gone off there? Somebody else just turned into me, so I suppose they have. You You see, I just don't get this at all. I'm just not so sure this is right. There's arrivals, parking, car park. This is departure. It's definitely taking us up here, isn't it? I just can't see a bus stop anywhere. No, you see, it's done the same thing again. It's just ending. I just don't get this, guys. I don't know whether I should be on the level below, perhaps. I don't know. I'm just so confused. This definitely looks like a bus stop up here, but so confused with this. Just don't know what's going off. So let's just try once more. Let's try opening the doors. Do they get out? They don't get out. No, because there's no... They're still sat there. Because we haven't got a blue box, have we? I can't help thinking that it should be underneath us. Let's go around one more time, see if we can sort this out. I'm not bothered about speeding. Although we can't do much about this now. Got a fair bit of traffic just here at the moment. Come on, let's go. Oh, come on. I'm going, I'm sorry, mate. I'm not even going to bother about traffic lights now because I just want to get to the destination. So what I'm going to try this time is going to the right of that ramp. I'm just not entirely convinced that I'm going to the right place. Can we get... No, we can't. Ah, sugar.
Sonntagsfahrer.
I was trying to get round. I'm sick of having to wait in the traffic now, and I've got light at the end of the tunnel. I just can't get there. Well, this is all down to dodgy sat-navs, I think. Right, so I'm not going to go round that roundabout again because I don't see the point. Unless it's a stop right turners going into here. It could be that. I'm going to go this way and see what's down here. Ah, it's here. Right. My suspicion was correct. So, I'm just trying to see where that sat-nav's taking us. Yeah, the sat-nav's wrong, isn't it? There isn't another road there to be able to get down here. That sat-nav's wrong. I'm not owning up to that mistake.
Wir sind schon da?
Right, so if anybody was struggling with that, you know what you're supposed to be doing with that one. Let's log out. I know we should have let the passengers off, but we've been doing enough, haven't we? So, what we got? We've got green, just one red there, some property damaged, and safe distance broken. So not bad. There we go. That's another video done, guys. So yeah, please give the video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel for more videos. Click that notification bell and go on to our Discord channel for some discussion on there. It's been great having you. Thanks very much again, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Take care, and bye for now.